Good morning. This is Sarah from Bombshell Bling, and I am excited to do my first ever video tutorial for you. So, today I'm going to show you how to do these felt chrysanthemums. Aren't they pretty? They look fancy, right? Well, I have a secret for you. They're incredibly easy. I was explaining to my sister how to do them, and she was amazed. So, I thought that I would show you in a video. I do have an actual picture tutorial of this, but I think it's even simpler when you see how to do it in person. So, I'm going to start with some wool felt. You want wool felt. You could use regular felt, like the kind you get from Joann's, but the wool felt won't get all bally looking and it will hold up longer. You can get it at specialty quilt stores sometimes, but I usually order mine on Etsy. So, what you're going to do is you're just going to cut along it. Very, very simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you are going to do one of these little small guys, like the light purple, you're going to cut on the short edge like I did, because I'm short on felt, because I already used some of it. But if you want to do one of these big guys, you need the long edge. Okay? Now, your petals are going to be different widths depending on what you do next. I'm going to show you how to do the traditional ones with the teeny tiny petals because they look the fanciest and people are really impressed when you say you made them. So you take your square felt, fold it in half the long ways, hot dog style, as I would have said to my elementary classroom back in the day. Then, this is all you do. You ready? Snip. Don't go all the way through, okay? If you go all the way through, it'll break. Most of the way through. And just go along it, snip, 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 and so on and so forth. I'm going to jump ahead so you don't have to watch this whole boring process. Or maybe you do because I messed up my video. That's okay. Okay. We're almost done. Snip, 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 snip. Easiest thing ever. Anyone can do this. All right, so now I've got all my snippy snipped things. Sometimes I do them even smaller than this. I'll explain that in a second. Okay. Now, you've got your snipped thing. Keep them folded and grab a hot glue gun. Okay. Oh, come here, glue gun. Little dab of glue on there, just a little bit, and roll it into itself. Add a little bit more glue. I'm going to add quite a bit. And just keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay. See? My flower's starting to come together. Pretty. Just keep going. Simplest thing ever. I love crafts that are tricky, don't you? They're super simple and then everyone's super impressed by your mad skills. I love that. Okay. I'm going to keep on going. Almost done. I'm doing a light pink here so that my daughter will have something springy to wear. Now here's a little problem. It's starting to come loose in the center as I'm getting towards the end. Easy enough. Just kind of open it up in the center. Add a little glue in there too. Kind of squish it in there. It does not have to be perfect because no one's going to see the back. Okay. Keep going. A little bit more glue. We're almost there. And then here at the end, you just keep gluing until it's done. And then just add a little glue on the inside of this extra little flap, the second layer, and glued that down as well. Voila! Can you believe how simple that was? It's ridiculous, isn't it? So, there you go, your gorgeous little chrysanthemum. Now, if you want them even teensier, like I did with this red one, teeny, teeny, tiny petals, all you have to do is during your snip, snip, snip part, you're just going to make the snips even closer together. The closer together the snips, the smaller the petals. If you want them big, like this guy, you do your snips further apart. Okay, I'll show you that on this side. You might want to do a wider piece of felt also. Sorry, I keep touching the computer because I can't see. That might be a little distracting to you. Okay, you're going to use a little wider piece of felt, probably. So when you cut your strip, make it fatter. And then you're going to have a fatter one, so when they roll up, they'll look more like this. Okay, as opposed to this. Either way, same simple process. Now I've got this bad boy all done. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put it on a clip or a headband. I don't know yet. So if you're going to do a headband, all you have to do is measure your kid's head and then get a piece of fold over elastic. That's what it's called. You can get them sometimes at Joann's and Hobby Lobby, but once again, Etsy, ETSY.com. Etsy is really the best place to get really, really cool ones. My favorite shop is called Fleuriste Supplies, and Fleuriste. And you can get them there. Just cut it about 2 inches shorter than your kid's head. You can hot glue it together. Seriously, here's some stretch lace. You could just hot glue the ends together and then boom, glue this on top. Of course, you could also glue it on a little clip. I usually cement it in. I put a little extra layer of felt under there and maybe even a little felt leaf to finish them off. Okay, that's the only thing the felt leaves. Just cut them off, glue them to the thing, and then glue the flowers on top of them. All right, this has run a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I hope you don't mind, and I hope you love your new flower. Happy crafting!